changed team. Gavi scored and assisted in the semi-final. And look out for Lamine Yamal, the best young player in the world at the moment. There's the calmest man in the world, Carlo Ancelotti. He says the key tonight is to defend well. A clash of cultures. Two football clubs with a rich history. Superstars everywhere you look, out on the field, but also in reserve. Different ideologies, even different languages in the cities of Madrid and the Catalans of Barcelona. They bring the magic over to Saudi Arabia, leaving behind the European winter. Close to 80 degrees, and the heat is on that centre circle as Barcelona kick off. This has been...
Unless you know what their team's going to be, there's going to be no surprises if everybody's fit.
Rafinha, the skipper. Measured pass to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Oh, it's a little tester. Needed the very big hand of Courtois.
Yeah, Mendy has to know that he wants to cut inside, gets a little touch on it just to divert it away.
Swoop it away from the goalkeeper. Rudiger with a header. It's like a magnet to the boot of Lamine Yamal. He goes on a diversion around all defence. Yamal. Gavi on the blind side of Camavinga. Hangs the ball in there. Rafinha! Wow.
What's a save?
That was world class from Courtois.
Where's the defenders? Look at Lucas Vazquez, Rob. He's got him.
Head back to Barcelona in midweek. Here is... Oh, brilliant! Rafinha! How did three defenders not spot him coming in? A jump for joy! Barcelona are having the ball.
Yeah, the warning signs have been there for Madrid. They just cannot defend. They're fine when they dominate possession, which is most of the time, but it's not against Barcelona. They got caught out to the Bernabeu, Robert Lewandowski header when he was free as a bird, and this is another one. Rafinha on the back. Look at him, look at the space between Tchouaméni and Lucas Vazquez. You could drive 6 buses through them. What on earth? Can't they talk to each other? Well, that was a wonderful cross and a fantastic header. He has to generate a lot of power. Oh, he's too quick.
Here he goes again.
Think about Inter Milan against AC Milan the week before.
Here goes Rafinha! Scrapes the post. What a game we have on our hands here. Not for the faint-hearted.
No, well, the boys said in the studio, didn't they? Goals, goals and goals, and that's what it looks like.
They can't trip him. Now they will crack at the volume when he gets the ball. Brilliant run from Bellingham. Lovely little flick. Pedri. In the last quarter, Barcelona were caught short at the back and Real Madrid scored. Brilliant turn. Super. Lewandowski waiting for bits and pieces to fall his way. That Barcelona dominating that. Now a test of the Real Madrid defence. Lovely drop of the shoulder from Lamine Yamal. He keeps his balance, he keeps his head, and he equalises for Barcelona. Mbappe won. Lamine Yamal won. You are watching one of the best young players in world football strut his stuff.
Oh, yeah, I think you're watching the best, to be very honest. Because on the biggest of occasions, he keeps on delivering. And again, forwards against defence. There's only one winner. Look at Rudiger, gets caught out there, coming forward with Lewandowski, but doing nothing. And the youngster just strolls forward, and more importantly, the finish is exemplary. You don't need to...
Vazquez hits his own man. Falls to Rodrigo. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo to the far post. Chesney keeps it out, and he does well. Not just to keep it out, but to guide it away from the hungry oncomers. I've got Kylian Mbappe waiting to pounce. Madrid giving the ball away though to Rafinha. Rafinha trying to find Rafinha. Big ask. A man with more speed than most. Kylian Mbappe, 2-on-2. It's not just any two for Real Madrid. Mbappe scores! The man for the occasion! He scored in the European Super Cup, he scored in the Intercontinental Cup final, and now he scored in the Super Copa final. A super slalom to goal from Kylian Mbappe.
And if you're ever going to see the best of Kylian Mbappe as one-on-one chasing somebody back, this was a mismatch. Vinny Jr. wins it up from Clasico, and that's when the red lights start bouncing. Look at that. It's two of the greatest players in the world, 2-on-2. Balde, if any.
Barcelona are dead set on finding their fourth first-half goal. Rafinha's cross in. Lewandowski coming alive in there. He needed Rudiger to keep a very close eye on Gavi.
It's not hard to make chances against this Real Madrid, though. Look at that, a simple run by
34. Let's give it the second coming of Messi. Lamine Yamal. Rodrigo puts it to Vasquez. Vasquez, a little bit for Balde. Mbappe's in there. Chesney tries to get there. Rodrigo, and it just seems to.
Now Madrid are trying to play a high line. What a
burst of pace this week. Will there be gain for his pain? Balde's screaming for the ball. Balde gets the ball as well. Good control. Fires it in. And Courtois has had to be at his very, very best to keep it down to 3-1 in the first half.
Yeah. Again, toying with Madrid. Moved the ball wide. Shot on target. Tipped over the bar by.
7 minutes of time has been for Ancelotti and his coaching team. Now it's a scramble back. Rafinha shakes off Valverde. 4-1 before half-time. Balde is on the dance floor. Barcelona are in dream world.
Yeah, they scored 4 at the Bernabeu in the second half. They scored 4 tonight in the first half. Wonderful goal, wonderful break. Awful from Real Madrid. Then in the last minute of the first half, they've got everybody up for a corner, and they decide to play it short and effectively blow the game. What are they doing? If this happened to an under-10 team, you'd go crazy. What on earth are they doing?
Gets around Jules Koundé. Hands it to the far post. Spare man is Rodrigo. Oh, he put everything into that.
That's the woodwork. Should have scored. Rob should have scored. It looks cool. It looks quite sexy when it careers off the metal of the goal, but actually,
Rodrigo. Oh, another twist. They're down, but they're certainly not out. A magnificent 7th goal in this game. It was a long wait for that free kick, but it's jolly well worth it.
What a hit by Rodrigo. The one thing you would say is that it was a mistake by Iñaki Peña. He's only just come off the field, so he's probably not warmed up, so you can't criticise him that much, but Rodrigo's smashed the ball goalkeeper side. Didn't go over the wall.
Out of defence into midfield, his more natural position. Courtois. Real Madrid are showing their face in the second half, but they left themselves open at the back. Barcelona going for a 5th goal. Rafinha keeps his head, keeps his feet, keeps his balance. A fantastic 5th for Barcelona. This is history in the making. The Madrid empire is falling apart.
Yeah, and this will not stop, Rob. This will not stop. The ease. And I said it in the first half, I said it 2 minutes ago. It's embarrassing. How can you defend like this when you haven't got any defenders in your team? Look where they are, trying to play offside in their own half.